Sup boys? So it's been a minute, but I'm back out here again in the treehouse, and today I wanted to make a video and share with you guys the answer to the big elephant in the room question, the big thing that everybody's been asking: why have I taken a break from streaming? What was the decision-making process regarding that, and everything else in between. I did make a Twitter video talking about this a little bit, but I didn't really go into detail. I just talked about, just generally, okay, yeah, it's kind of like this is why, but I feel like at this point, I just kind of want to share and be completely transparent about why I actually took a break and what my decision-making process was behind that. And you would think, right, because everybody, not everybody, but there have been a lot of people who have come up with their own reasons on why I took a break. And you would think that, in the old adage of, you give a monkey enough time, an infinite amount of time, they'll eventually write Shakespeare, somebody would eventually get it right. No, nobody has gotten it right. Nobody has guessed the real reason why I stopped. And I kind of take a little bit of pride in that because I've masked it that way. And it's not something that's completely out of left field, but it's an event that happened that did kind of make me reevaluate my entire life and change the way that I looked at things. And it happened about a year and a half ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's kind of hard really for me to remember when specifically. And before I get into any of that, I do want to say one thing. It's like, whenever you go to the supermarket and you see the Us Weekly, the National Enquirer, Gordon Ramsay having gay sex with a male badger, all these weird fucking stories, probably not true, but they're all the time out there and people are talking about it, and I'm sure it makes those people in the magazines very uncomfortable. And I will be honest, I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a, big important person to be on the cover of one of those magazines, but it still makes me very uncomfortable too. All of these people that have come up with their conspiracies and everything of why I've taken a break, I don't really appreciate that. I don't at all, especially considering that I think a lot of them are riddled and, laced with a personal agenda. But before I get too far into that and, get into all of that bullshit, I do want to say, I am a normal guy. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a god on Mount Olympus. I am a normal guy sitting in front of my shitty phone that's on what is this? It's literally a moldy lawn chair. Not really moldy, but, dilapidated lawn chair that's been out in the yard for weeks now, probably months now, sitting in my treehouse that my dad built for me, in the house that I live with my mom. I'm 28 years old. I live with my mom. I'm a normal guy, right? That's not really normal, right? But at least I would hope not. But I live with her because I take care of her. A lot of people think that it's because of like a money thing. I just, for anybody that doesn't know, my mom doesn't really have the best time getting around all the time, needs help with some stuff, and that's why I live here. I support her entirely and take care of her, and it's basically why I do live here with my mom. But what you need to understand is I'm a 28-year-old guy that lives with his mom in Austin, Texas. I'm not a crazy weird brand or personality or a company or anything. I'm just a guy. And if you want to do your boy a solid, just treat me that way. I'm just a guy. That's all. I'm just a guy. Yeah.